We must accept finite disappointment but never lose infinite hope. Darkness cannot drive out darkness, only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate, only love can do that. Forgiveness is not an occasional act, it is a permanent attitude. I have decided to stick with love. Hate is too great a burden to bear. Faith is taking the first step even when you don't see the whole staircase. Our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matter. We may have all come on different ships, but we're in the same boat now. The ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands at times of challenge and controversy. Love is the only force capable of transforming an enemy into friend. There comes a time one must take a position that neither safe nor politic nor popular, but he must take it because conscience tells him it is right. Let no man pull you so slow as to hate him. If you cannot fly, then run. If you cannot run, then walk. If you cannot walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward. Intelligence plus character, that is the goal of true education. Out of the mountain of despair, a stone of hope. The time is always right to do what is right. Be a bush if you cannot be a tree. If you cannot be a highway, just be a trail. If you cannot be a sun, be a star. For it is not by size that you win or fail. Be the best, whatever you are. For when people get caught up with that which is right and they are willing to sacrifice for it, there is no stopping point short of victory. I believe that unarmed truth and unconditional love will have the final word in reality. This is why right temporarily defeated is stronger than evil triumphant. True peace is not merely the absence of tension, it is the presence of justice. There is nothing more tragic than to find an individual bogged down in the length of life devoid of breadth. Shallow understanding from people of goodwill is more frustrating than absolute misunderstanding from people of ill will. A lie cannot alive. There can be no deep disappointment where there is no deep love. Life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others? Man must involve for all human conflict a method which rejects revenge, aggression. The foundation of such a method is love. There comes a time when people get tired of being pushed out of the glittering sunlight of life's July and left standing amid the piercing chill of an alpine. We must develop and maintain the capacity to forgive. He who is devoid of the power to forgive is devoid of the power to love. There is some good in the worst of us and some evil in the best of us. When we discover this, we are less prone to hate our enemies. We are not makers of history, we are made by history. We must build dikes of courage to hold back the flood of fear. Let us not seek to satisfy our thirst for freedom by drinking from the cup of bitterness and hatred. You can kill the dreamer, but you cannot kill the dream. I want to be the white man's brother, not his brothers in law. Even though we face the difficulties of today and tomorrow, I still have a dream. A right delayed is a right denied. Freedom is never voluntarily given by the oppressor, it must be demanded by the oppressed. The hottest place in hell is reserved for those who remain neutral in times of great moral conflict. We must learn to live together as brothers or perish together as fools. The quality, not the longevity of one's life, is what is important. A genuine leader is not a searcher for consensus, but a molder of consensus. The moral arc of the universe bends at the elbow of justice. I'm not interested in power for power's sake, but I'm interested in power that is moral, that is right, and that is good.